you get a ragtag team of villains together to pretty much become a Justice League of their own. Yep, Suicide Squad 2016 review today. What's up, world? I'm your host, Ali Zakka, and welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. Today we're reviewing Suicide Squad 2016, and before I jump into the review, let me tell you what Movie Breakdowns is about. It's a movie review series where we look at new and old movies and break them down, give you a review system, which is the A through F system, plus and minuses do count. And you guys have a movie you want me to review? Please put in the comment section below and I'll try to get around to it. Now, let's get started with the review. So Suicide Squad is a bunch of villains are pretty much locked up, and the government wants to use these villains to pretty much do like superhero stuff. Be the extra people that goes into battle and do the government stuff, and anything happens, they get blamed for it as normal villains, because everybody knows they're villains, so they do something that's top secret and it gets out to the community, and as the government doing something wrong, instead of the government at fault, it'll be the villains at fault. Now, Viola Davis is playing Amanda Waller in this movie, and she's the one who's getting the team together. Now, as she's getting the team together, one of the villains goes rogue, pretty much. Enchantress is her name, and she pretty much wants to summon her brother back so they can take over the world. And by doing this, they're just like turning humans into monsters and pretty much attacking civilization. So it's up to the team that Amanda Waller got, who are led by Colonel Rick Flag. I think it's the colonel. If not led by Rick Flag, he was like a commander pretty much, and he's leading the guys on this rescue mission to save Amanda Waller and also stop Enchantress. And the people she brings in are Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Diablo, and a bunch more other people. In the end of the movie, they end up winning. They end up coming out top. They beat Enchantress, save Amanda Waller, and the villains go back to jail. Yeah, they don't get any other freedoms. They get a little bit of things they want, but unfortunately, they don't get free. They all thought they were getting their freedom. They didn't, because the government says you're too crazy to be on the streets. But it was a solid movie. I've seen this movie twice now. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. The first time I saw it in theaters, I enjoyed it. The only thing I had a problem with was like, where's the Justice League at? Now, I do want to mention this movie happens after after Batman versus Superman. So like after Superman had died, and they're like, well, another Superman comes in, like General Zod start attacking the city. Attacking the world. We need somebody to stop them. So that's where they want to get the Suicide Squad together. And pretty much it happened right after that movie. And so you see Batman in the movie, like how he surrounded people and got people like in prison, and that's about it. You see Batman, you see the Flash for a scene, but that's it. You don't really see the Justice League. So towards the end of the movie, when Enchantress is like seeing this giant like portal into the sky, and her brother's like taking on the superpowered monsters, taking on like the Suicide Squad, you're like, how they going to win? This doesn't make sense. So that's what I didn't really like, was the ending, and how like I kept thinking, where's the Justice League at? Why they're not there? At least one person. Give me a Green Lantern. Give me the Flash. The Flash was in the movie. Could have brought him in to the end. One thing I did love about this movie, it did not waste any time. It took you, within the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, you got to learn who the characters are, and then jumped you right into the movie. Now, I do want to mention, this movie is 2 hours and 3 minutes. Actually, I thought it would be longer than that. This movie was 2 hours and 3 minutes, and you're thrown, within the first 20 minutes, you're thrown straight into the action. You're right there in the city where everything goes crazy. Stuff that stood out to me was, like, positive, Deadshot. Will Smith, who played Deadshot in this movie, he made you care about Deadshot. A no-name villain from DC, unless you're a really big DC fan, you probably don't know about him, and he probably doesn't really have that big of a spot in, like, DC Encyclopedia. But like, he's huge in this movie, and Will Smith made you care about him. Harley Quinn, she's another one played by Margot Robbie. she made that character stand out even more. Harley Quinn was already a big name villain, and now she's an even bigger name. You see people dressing up as Harley Quinn for Halloween. You see people dressing up as Harley Quinn for other stuff, Comic-Con. So they made Harley Quinn more of a bigger character, made you care about her more, where people was like, I want more Harley Quinn and Deadshot. And on top of that, the chemistry between Will Smith and Margot Robbie was so good, you really loved it. Loved them in this movie. I already talked about her earlier, but Viola Davis playing Amanda Waller, like she did Amanda Waller justice, because that's what kind of character Amanda Waller is. Somebody who's hard-nosed, doesn't care, won't pull punches, and do what she needs to do to get the job done. I enjoyed Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Rick Flag, who's played by Joel Kinnaman. I didn't mind him. He did okay. Like, he's a character that didn't really stand out to me, but he was there. He did all right. That's one thing I didn't like about this movie, that the characters, there were so many characters you didn't get to know who they were. You didn't get to hear the backstory. Like Katana, who came in the movie, and nothing about her. You just heard that, oh, she lost her husband via some accident, and his soul is now trapped in the sword, so she talks to her sword. But other than that, you know, nothing else about Katana. And I kind of wish, by the way, she's played by Karen Fukuhara. Nothing else about her. Killer Croc, he was just a monster. He got put down there, and nothing else about his backstory, how he got there. Which, Killer Croc, I'm about to slaughter this dude's name. I'm sorry. Adawe Akinuye Oye Ajibe. Sorry, man. Sorry. But Adawe played Killer Croc, and they pretty much like don't get to hear anything about his character. Diablo get a little backstory, who's played by Jay Hernandez. Like the characters besides Harley Quinn and Deadshot, nobody else really got a big background story. You got a reason for why Captain Boomerang was kidnapped, or I guess not kidnapped, but why Captain Boomerang was put in jail because a Flash stopped him. Since the one backstory you get behind him, who's played by Jai Courtney. But other than that, that's about it. Fun fact, Common is in this movie as Monster T. And then the biggest reason why people didn't like this movie was Jared Leto as the Joker. I'm okay with Mob Boss Joker. Nothing wrong with him. But to be honest, he was just in the movie because Harley Quinn was in the movie. That was why. And they're probably leading to the Joker in other movies. That's why he's there to kind of get you introduced and get you used to him. So be prepared to see more of Jared Leto's Joker, guys. And be okay with it. It wasn't that bad of a Joker. Like, people made it blown out way proportions. Oh, he's a mobster. He's not the crazy guy. Joker in the comic book is a mob Joker. He's a mobster. He's a mob boss. Let's see, anything else I really want to point out in this movie? Oh, one thing I did have a problem with, and this was kind of me nitpicking. There's a scene in the movie where Enchantress, who is played by Cara Delevingne, who played Enchantress, she like showed everybody like their hopes and dreams. Like Harley Quinn made sense. She wanted to have a normal life with Joker and have a family. Rick Flag, his thing, he wanted to get back June Moon, who's Enchantress, because that's the girl he fell in love with. So he was like pretty much with her together. Diablo was with his family that he killed. But Deadshot wanted the Batman dead. That made no sense. His dream should have been being in family with him and his daughter. But no, he wanted Batman dead. And I was like, they messed that one up for sure. Now, is this a good Friday night movie to watch? Yeah, watch it on Friday night. Watch it with a bunch of your friends, get together, and have a good time watching the Suicide Squad. Grading time. I'm going to give Suicide Squad a C+. It was a fun movie, solid, with a bunch of holes in it. So, like, it wasn't completely a whole movie, but, like, 75% of the movie was a good movie. I'm giving the movie a C+, because it had me laughing at certain points. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this movie. It gave me reason to care about certain characters. The problems was, it didn't give me a reason to care about all the characters. The Justice League didn't show up at least once, because that kind of ending, you need at least superheroes, at least somebody to say, wait a minute, this is happening, this is a world-changing event, and nobody's showing up. Doesn't make sense to me. You know, you already showed Batman and you showed the Flash, so they're in the movie. They should have been there. So, and then there's certain parts where, like, the character wasn't fleshed out well enough, and Joker didn't really need to be in the movie. So that's why I'm giving this movie a C+. Other than that, it was okay. What did you guys think? Please put in the comment section below. I'd like to hear you guys' opinion. And thank you guys for watching this episode of Movie Breakdown. See you next time. Keep being awesome. Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Before you go, I do want to mention I started my own business. It's called Lofty Ground Athletics. It's a motivational athletic brand. Our goal is to inspire and motivate you to go after your fitness and athletic goals. Now on our website, which is www.loftygroundathletics.com, repeat that one more time, www.loftygroundathletics.com, we will have certain gear such as the Conquer Your Challenge 100% polyester shirt. Now there's 100% polyester, or repeat that, 100% polyester. It only weighs 3.5 ounces, which means it's lightweight. It won't hold you down and let you get through any of your workouts. On the back, it has Lofty Ground Athletics on it, and these shirts are $15. We have another one that is Refuse to Be Outworked, which is also a $15 shirt. Check it out on our website at www.loftygroundathletics.com, and we're going to have more gear to come. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. Please put a comment in the comment section below of a new topic or something you want me to talk about. And please subscribe. Lastly, you can follow me on Instagram there. Follow me on Snapchat there for new and daily motivational tips. And you can watch the next episode or the last episode of Grind Towards Success here, and watch Movie Showdowns, which is a movie review series that I've started. Other than that, thanks for watching this episode. Keep being awesome.